Hi YouTubers, musicians, and musically inclined. You may wonder why I do that blowing at the beginning, and I'm not going to tell you, at least not this time, but maybe next time. Last time when we were here, and I introduced this video series about the Kelstone, the new musical instrument, and Jan van Kelst calls it a new musical interface, and that's a kind of cool idea. Anyway, last time I promised to talk a little bit, or demonstrate and talk a little bit about what I call the ratcheting. Sometimes it's called hocketing, that goes on in the Mbira piece, Kariga Mombe. So I just entered it into the looper a few minutes ago, so I'm going to get it started again. Okay, so that was the left hand played, right hand, left, right, high voice, it was the high voice, played in this offset manner. So it's offset by an eighth note against itself. And that gives you that interesting sort of conversation, both with itself and with the bass line. And you could do the same thing with the bass line, so let's see if we can do that. Hang on. So in the last video, you recall I played, both of the parts offset at the same time, and this is just to remind you. Try it again. The part is remarkably forgiving. Yeah, the song is remarkably supportive and forgiving. Each of the parts are simple enough that just about anyone can play them, which is good for me, and it's good for learning. But there's also this complexity that arises out of the interaction of the parts. So I'm already 6 minutes into this video, but I do want to close by telling a little story. And the story is that when I was in Senegal, I was studying the sabar drum. Here, I'll grab one and show you what it's like. Here's the lamb drum, and part of the sabar orchestra. And here's the mbung mbungbungs, the mbungbung tongane. No, sorry, this is the mbungbung bao. Anyway, so I was in Senegal, and I was studying drumming. Actually, I guess this happened during a djembe session. But anyway, so we were playing, and the teachers were taking solos. And there was one teacher, one drum master, who often caught my attention because he would play these blistering solos, and I just, I'd watch his hands, and I couldn't figure out, like how the simple motions he was making were resulting in these blistering phrases. And then, as I paid more attention, I realized he knew all of the patterns that each of us were playing. So he knew the part I was playing, he knew the part, the person to the left of me or the person across the circle from me were playing. And he could put a note 128th in front of or behind any note of his choosing that was being played. So he could put, a note like right in front of or right behind the note I was playing, or the note, my friend was playing, or the note my other friend was playing. So he could just, put 3 taps and get a blistering solo out of the whole ensemble. And I realized that he was playing the whole ensemble. He wasn't just playing his drum, right? The whole orchestra of drums was his instrument. And it was so stunning to witness that level of musicianship, and it really drew me in. It really made me want to learn how to do that. So that's why I feel very attracted to these kinds of techniques, like in the Mbira music, where it is about being able to place a note just so, and how it works with the other notes. So anyway. More next week. Thanks for listening, and I hope you come back. Ciao for now.